Welcome back, guys. This is Dale with LackLuster Gaming, the show for those who love to game but know they're mediocre at best. And on screen you can see I'm getting pretty close to the legendary arena, and there is the deck of the day. We've got the Princess, Ice Spirit, Knight, Mini Pekka, the Miner, the Log, the 3 Musketeers, and the Pump. Very strange deck, and we're going to jump right into some battles and kind of show you how to use it. And I understand that it is a legendary heavy deck, and right on screen you can see we've got all 3 in our starting hand along with our Pump. Great starting hand. So I'm going to drop that Pump, and our opponent is going to put the Giant in the back. So I'm going to put my Princess on the other lane and force him to spend some Elixir. He's dropped the Mega Minion and a Princess now. So now I have to spend Elixir over there. I use my Knight because it's pretty tanky. It draws away the Mega Minion and kills the Princess. He's got the Giant and the Witch, so I drop the 3 Musketeers. He drops the Log, knocks us back a little bit. I drop my Log, and we stop his push. So took a little bit of damage, but I did a lot more on his side of the map. And we're going to drop another Princess, do a little bit of splash damage, and those barbs are going to take us out. So I'm going to distract these barbs with my Knight, and then again with my Mini Pekka, and just kind of bounce them back and forth across the map so they never reach my arena tower. I do lose Elixir doing that, but I do save some damage. So definitely a unique strategy, and it's one that I absolutely love to use. So now we're getting up to 10. Our opponent pumps up, and we're going to pump up also. Now we're kind of in this weird limbo waiting game. The board has reset. I've dropped my Princess. Just do a couple little shots, get some splash damage on it. Won't get a third, and he's coming in with another Giant Witch push. We'll push them back with the Log, throw down our Mini Pekka to take out that Giant, and we'll also drop the Knight behind it so that they're targeting the Knight, who is much tankier and can absorb some of the splash damage from that Princess and the Witch. We'll drop an Ice Spirit, gets knocked out really quickly. I'm going to log all of that with my Princess doing a couple little shots, and my opponent pumps up. I'm going to throw my Miner, which I haven't used yet, and throw my Mini Pekka and my Knight down and hope that they can reach the tower, but it is just a little bit too late, and he's able to distract with the Princess and the Barbarians. So we'll go ahead and throw a Log, do some damage on that tower, throw a Princess, get her one shot in. And he's coming in with another push, another Giant. So we'll drop the 3 Musketeers. They'll take out those skeletons, take out the Witch, and take out the Giant. The Log will do some damage, so they're almost down. I'll drop a Mini Pekka, my Princess, and the Log, kind of protect her, and it does just enough damage so that I can take out that tower. Now, all I need to do is defend. He's going to throw a Log that will hit my tower, but not in time to do enough damage and take it out. So we win our first match using this new deck. It's very interesting, and it keeps you on edge the entire time. Like, I'm absolutely nervous the entire time I'm playing with this deck because my main win condition card is the 3 Musketeers. Now, you just saw our clan, Khaleesi's Den. We also have a secondary clan, our feeder, Khaleesi's Nest. If you're not a part of a clan, or if your clan just sucks, come and join one of ours. They're always active. We get tons of donations. Your donations don't last for very long at all. And let's wipe out this Goblin Barrel with this Log. Nice counter. 1 Elixir advantage now. So, and let's get to some shout-outs. I haven't done... yesterday was kind of an odd day. I did actually 3 videos. One isn't posted yet. One of the videos was actually the introduction to the Battlefield 1 game that just came out yesterday. It is so good. Let me know down in the comment section below if you want to see that video, because it's ready to go. I'm just not sure if I want to post it for you guys yet, or if you guys even want to see it. So let me know if you want to see that gameplay from Battlefield 1. I'm recording the single-player campaign, and eventually we'll get into some multiplayer as well. But yeah, just give me a shout-out. Let me know. And on screen, we've got our knight. I'm going to send in our miner, and yes, the tower looks at the miner and targets it. That knight will go down, but the princess will take out that musketeer and do a couple nice little shots. He's going to use a goblin barrel to take her out. We'll log that away, do a little bit of damage to the tower, and I'm really excited about the balance changes coming up tomorrow. It's going to be so sweet. That log is going to be so much better, and finally we'll be able to find its place in as a legendary card. I'm absolutely stoked on this. So we'll log away that skeleton army, which, by the way, is also getting a huge buff. A huge buff. Now, they are going to be increased to level 5 skeletons. There's only going to be 16 of them. They're taking them down. But that's a huge buff. It's going to be amazing. I might actually start seeing it come up into gameplay a little bit more frequently now. So we're going to drop the log. Luckily, it was in play with that skeleton army this time, and just slowly chip away at that tower. I still have not played the 3 musketeers on this deck, and at 9 elixir, it is just insanely difficult to get them on the board, especially with only 1 pump up. So we're going to log all of that, stop that prince, kill the Skarmy, and hopefully that knight, no, we will not get that 1 swing off. And here they come, the 3 musketeers. They're going to destroy that knight, destroy those goblin barrels. We'll throw down a princess and a log, and that should be just enough to get the victory right there. Beautiful. So it's a very difficult deck. I haven't been able to 3-crown anybody with it yet, but I can usually pull off a win. And in fact, with this win, remember, we started off at 2950-ish. Boom. We just hit Legendary Arena. And with that, being in the Legendary Arena, the Lava Hound is in my shop. I don't have a Lava Hound, and at 40,000 gold, I'm definitely going to get it. So expect to see some new Lava Hound decks coming out in the future. And let's jump right into another battle. And let's get into some shoutouts. Now, there are a couple guys that have been in Khaleesi's den for a long time. And we're talking Dragonator, Meats by the Pound, and Meats by the Ounce. We also have Whip, and Ryan. All of those guys, those are the homies. I love those guys. They're always doing good stuff, and we've been around together as a team from Clash of Clans for, I don't know, 2 years, maybe even longer, maybe 2.5 years at this point. Now, on screen, we're going up against a 3 Musketeer giant deck, so this should be interesting. The 3 Musketeers takes down that giant, does a ton of damage, and we're going to use that miner to tank for the 3 Musketeers, and the poison spell is going to take them out, but not before we do a ton of damage on that arena tower. And before we get any further, I also want to give a shout out to some new subscribers. Elijah Taylor, thank you for joining. Troy Gaming, you've been around for a little bit, but I haven't gotten to you, so thank you so much for your participation on the channel. You're always commenting and always liking the videos, and I really appreciate your support, and it's good to have you in the clan. JackAttakk with 2 Ks, JackAttakk, and Snoop Logic, both of you, thank you so much for joining us. You're a welcomed addition to the community, and I appreciate your patronage. So on screen, I'm using a mini Pekka to take out that giant. We'll freeze him up to, abstain from any further damage. And now we've got a lone knight venturing forth. We've put down our princess. She'll do some splash damage, and she should be able to take out that arena tower. And there it is. Now that mini Pekka versus mini Pekka, and I'm going to put down my knight as well to protect. And I'm going to do everything I can to try to save that arena tower from going down, and I will have a 3rd victory in a row with this deck. Now, I'm trying my best to save up for this 3 Musketeers, because the the best place to put it is right in the middle where that sword is. You see, after you cut out their first arena tower and it goes down, placing your 3 Musketeers on their side of the deck right in the middle is just brutal because they don't have to travel anywhere. You just put them down and they get to work. And so on the right side of the screen, we've lost our arena tower now, so our opponents tied us up. And we've got the 10-second countdown clock. We've got 2 princesses on screen. One dies to the knight, the second dies to the Pekka, and the match does not end. We're going to venture forth. We're not doing so good. He's got more damage on the screen. Can we beat it? Let's throw down this log, do some damage. That miner can chip away. We'll put down this princess. Hopefully she'll take out those minions. Doesn't look like she's going to. There it is. They're down. We'll put down this knight to battle his knight. They're going at it. And it looks like I'm about to get overwhelmed. I've got a mini Pekka and the Musketeer. We're going to log both of those. He puts down the poison and does some major damage. My princess takes out the Musketeer. And we lose the match. But it was extremely close. I didn't do as good of a job defending as I could have. But there you have it. The weird 3 Musketeer minor control deck that kind of works. It got me to legendary, so I mean it's a pretty decent deck. If you have the cards, try it out for yourself. If not, let me know down in the comment section below which cards you don't have, and I'll make some suggestions for you on what you can sub in or sub out and truly make your deck work. Now, coming up in some future videos, we're going to do some different decks for some of the lower arenas and some different decks with no legendary cards, because I know it's painful to watch sometimes when somebody has legendary cards and they've got 5 in one deck, and technically I could do that. We'll do a video on that. I've got 5 legendary cards. Let's do a 5 legendary card deck. That'll come soon, and we'll do a no legendary deck and some lower arena decks as well. Stay tuned for those, and we'll see you next time.